They're constantly posting and looking for banders. All right, welcome Caps fans. Here we are, another trip to beautiful Blacks Harbor. We are going to be starting this game off with McNeil, Steers, and Lohman up front, with Halpin and Singleton on defense. And the puck will come back to Halpin. Halpin tried to get it across Lohman. He can't quite get it in there. It's going to get brought in by Blacks Harbor or Charlotte County, and they get a little weak shot, and it's a save. Coming back with the puck is Steers, takes a shot. It's a little wide. Still in the corner. He kicks it out front for Lohman. Lohman can't quite get a stick on it. Coming around the corner, Charlotte County looks to clear it out. Doesn't quite make it. Still inside the Whalers zone. And it's going to come across. Race for it. Singleton looking for it. Lohman fighting for it now. Still a battle over there, but Charlotte County's going to come away with it. It's going to come across the Steers, and he's going to ice the puck down the ice. So taking the face off here in the Capital Zone will be Matt Mays. And that'll get caught in the ref's skates. And it'll come out. Gillis will dig that out. And he'll get it across over to Maloney. Maloney loses it to Whalers. He's going to keep it in deep though. Mays still battling with it, looking for someone. He gets it back to the point, back to Marshall. Marshall with a shot. Doesn't quite get through. Still Mays still controlling. Mays gets it back around to Gillis behind the net. He gets it back to Mays. Mays takes it back to Marshall. Marshall gets a shot. It's blocked. Another shot goes a little bit wide. Mays looking for it in front again. And out comes the Whalers. And Whalers still looking. Get a shot and it goes a little bit wide. Capital still controlling. And it hits a referee. Doesn't come out. Marshall going back behind the net. Looking for Gillis. Gillis can't quite control it. Whalers will dump it in deep again. Whalers still controlling. And that's going to get picked up by Marshall. Marshall tries to get it out to Maloney. Maloney can't handle it. Comes back in, and it's going to get left for Gillis, and Gillis is going to dump it down the ice for icing. Okay, sorry, we've got Charlotte County still controlling the puck down in the zone. They're going to get a shot. It's going to go a little wide. And it's going to come up. McGoldrick gets it out to McNeil. McNeil coming in on a breakaway. Looking for some room. And he makes a save. Charlotte County looking to dump it out. And they're going to get it down into the Capital Zone. McNeil with the puck. He's going to come around to McGoldrick. McGoldrick takes a funny bounce and can't control it. And it's going to get cleared up to McGoldrick's going to get it to McNeil again. And that's going to get picked away from him down in the corner. Battling for it in front. And Whalers looking to get it out. And they're going to ice it down the ice. And that play is going to come back to the Whalers zone. have Mace taking the face off with Lohman and Steers. Back on defense, it's Gracewood and Marshall. It's going to get caught between the legs of the ref again. Charlotte County is going to come away with it. Looking for some room. He tries to pass it up. It's going to get picked up. Whalers in the zone. Takes a shot. Goes off a skate into the corner. That's going to get picked up by Steers. And Steers going to try to get it to Lohman. They're going to wave off icing. And Lohman's going to skate past the puck. And it's going to get kept in by Lohman. Picked up by Mays. Mays takes a shot and gets his rebound, and it just goes wide. Looks like Charlotte County's Whalers are going to come away with it. Down into the Capital zone. In the corner. A little battle for it. It's going to keep coming back, and it looks like they're going to ice the puck. Oh, it's going to come on net, so the icing will be waved off. Whalers breaking out of their zone, looking for some room, and it gets shot up the ice, and it's going to be icing. So we will have a face-off back in the Whalers zone. And we'll have McNeil taking the face-off. He's going to get it over to Gillis. Gillis is going to try to keep it in deep. Gillis still controlling behind the net. Dumps it out front. It's going to go off the corner. No one there to get it. And that'll be picked up by McNeil here at center ice. He's looking for some room. He's going to end up getting it off the stick. And that'll get pushed down by Maloney. Whalers not coming out of their zone again. Still a battle for it here in the neutral zone. Halpin gets it over to Maloney, and he's going to take the puck again. Still a lot of neutral zone battle here. That's going to get picked up by McNeil, trying to get in. McNeil's going to get a penalty for body contact. So the Capitals will be down a man for 2 minutes. It wasn't a big hit, but it was a hit. So that will be a power play for the Whalers. We have Lohman taking the face off with McGoldrick up front, and then we got Longo and Halpin on defense. And that's going to clear the zone. Whalers are going to dump it back in deep. Halpin got it in the corner. He's going to look to ice it. He flips it up. It doesn't make it all the way down, but it comes out of the zone. Whalers looking to get in there. A shot on goal and a nice save by McIntyre. And the Caps are going to clear the puck. That's going to get picked up by Lohman. And McGoldrick's going to keep it in deep. McGoldrick takes a tumble, and it's going to get left for Charlotte County as the Whalers break out. And that is a shot, and that is going to go high and above the glass. That should come back outside the zone because no one touched it from the Capitals. But we are going to have a face-off inside the Capital zone. Capitals are looking to clear the puck, and they're going to get it out. Mays can't quite pick it up, and that's going to get tipped up over the boards. That's what we do. That's what we do. All right, Mays taking the face off here. He's got Vigneault with him. And Mays is going to dump it in. Vigneault's going to put on pressure. And that is going to be iced. So that play will come back down to the Whalers zone. We are at 5 minutes and 13 seconds of the first period, and the score is 0-0. Mays, Vigneault, Gracewood, and Marshall. Charlotte County controls. They're going to get it ahead. And a shot is going to go high. Charlotte County still controlling. They look to get it out front. Can't quite control it. Nice shot and a save by McIntyre. And they'll clear the puck down the ice. Out comes Charlotte. Out comes the Whalers. And Singleton is looking to get it out. He won't get it out. It'll come out to... Here comes Gracewood, winding up with a shot. And that'll be a save. And another shot! We have a shot from Gracewood. The rebound comes back. Mays picks up the rebound and buries it home. So that will be a goal for number 19, Matthew Mays, assisted by number 8, Eli Gracewood. And the Capitals will find themselves up 1-0 with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to play in the first period. It's going to get picked up by Gillis. Gillis gets it ahead. And that's going to be a tripping call on Charlotte County. So we will have a face-off in the Charlotte County zone. And now we'll see how the Caps can do on the power play. And Charlotte County will win the face-off. And they're going to dump it up the ice. Oh! Gillis with the puck. And he's going to dump it in deep. And that's going to get cleared down again by Charlotte County. Longo's going to pick up the puck. He's going to get it up. It's going to just go over everybody's stick. Back to Charlotte County, and they're just going to tip it up again. And Longo looking to pick it up in the corner. Charlotte County controlling. Charlotte County still got control of the puck. Out comes McNeil. McNeil looking for McGoldrick. McGoldrick with the puck. The guys will go on a change. And that'll get pushed in front and no one will be there. Again over to McGoldrick. They'll put it up to Mays. Mays will take it in deep. Goldrick will come around, try to get it. That's going to get brought back in. Looks like it'll get cleared by, it'll be kept in by Halpin. Halpin takes a shot. It'll go off stick or go off a leg and come back out. And Mays will pick it up. Mays still looking for room. And that'll get kept in by Halpin. Back into Mays. Mays still controlling. He's going to put it over to Singleton. Singleton looking to get it back over to Halpin. Halpin with the puck. Halpin takes a shot and a save. Quick shot by Halpin. And we will have another face-off. 3 seconds left in the power play. So we will have McNeil taking the face-off with Maloney and Lohman, with Gracewood and Marshall at defense. Comes back to Gracewood. Gracewood tries to get a shot. Can't quite get much on it. And we are back at even strength. 1 minute and 50 seconds left to play in the first period. And there takes a funny bounce. Every time they try to wrap it around the boards, there's always a funny bounce on this side. They're still trying to clear it out. It does come out though, and that will be an offside call. McNeil with the face-off. And he's going to get it over to Lohman. Lohman will keep it out. And that'll come back down, and it'll be handled by the Whalers. And that'll go off a skate. And he'll take a shot off of one of his own player's legs. And Charlotte County will come away with it. And that will come back out. Charlotte County with a long shot. That's going to go off another leg. And it looks like that's going to be offside. Mays will win the face-off. He'll get it back to Longo. Longo will take it back to Halpin. Halpin tries to get it ahead to Mays. Mays quite can't get a stick on it, but he's still going to get it into the Whalers zone. Oh, that was a bad one. And that will be a stoppage in play as the puck will get lost in the pile up. Mays taking the face off. Mays gets it off the face off and is controlling in the corner. Takes a little bump there. That's going to come out now. That's going to get stopped by Maloney. And Mays will pick it back up and he will send it back into our own zone. And Gillis looking to get it around again. And that'll be picked up in the corner by Longo, up to Maloney. Maloney will try to get it out to Mays. Just be a little behind him. Charlotte County still controlling. Longo gets it up to Gillis. Gillis looking for Mays. Oh, and they run out of time. And that will end the first period. Capitals 1, Whalers 0. All right, here we go, Caps fans. We're back in here at the second period. Charlotte County's going to come away with it. McNeil's going to pass it back to Gracewood. Gracewood's going to get it ahead, try to get it ahead to McGoldrick, but it's going to bounce over his stick. McGoldrick racing for it. McGoldrick tries to get it out front, and it's going to get picked up back to the point, and Singleton gets it back to Vigneault. So boys trying to keep it in. Singleton keeps it in. Oh! And that's going to be another penalty for the Whalers. going to be 2 minutes for body contact. All right, so McNeil's going to come away with the puck. He's going to get a shot, and that's going to be a save. Still going in the corner. Charlotte County's going to pick that up and get it around the boards. And they're going to dump it. But Gracewood's going to pitch in. He's going to keep it in. It's got to come back out. Here come the Whalers. Looking for some room. And they're going to try to control it. And Singleton's going to get it back out. Vigneault's going to try to dump it ahead to Mays. Just going to get out of the reach of Mays. Mays still controlling it. He's going to leave it for Gracewood, yep. And Lohman keeps it in. Lohman looking to put it out front, and that's going to get cleared by the Whalers. Steers going to dump it in deep. Boys have got to chase it, though. They're not chasing after that puck when they dump it in. And that's a shot on net, and McIntyre, funny bounce, will glove that one, but he will keep the play going. Mays will take a shot, and that'll be a save. Another shot by Lohman will go off the side of the net. Mays gets it out front and scores. 9 minutes and 43 seconds to replay in the second period, and the Capitals are up 2-0. Face off back out. Neal, Maloney, and Gillis up front with Longo and Marshall on the blue line. McNeil will get it out, and he'll take a shot, and it'll come out of his glove. Oh, and Gillis almost gets the rebound in. That's going to come back out to Gillis. Gillis looking for another shot, and does that go behind the net or in the net? I think it went behind the net. Hayes is thinking it went in, but I don't know. Couldn't quite tell. We'll have to look at the replay on that one. And Gillis looking for Mays in front. Gets a backhand, and it's a save by Charlotte County. And still going to be kept in. Okay, that's going to come out. The Whalers looking for someone out in front. Still controlling it. And what is that going to be? That's going to be a cross check. So once again, we will have another power play for the Capitals. Can someone give me a thumbs up if the stream is good? McGoldrick keeping it in deep. Still battling for it. Charlotte County's going to get a hold of it, and they're going to backhand it down the ice. That's going to come out to Vigneault. Vigneault's going to get it over to Mays. Mays looking for room. He's coming in, and he scores. So that will be another goal for the Capitals, and that will make it 3-0. Another power play mark, and the second of the game for Matthew Mays. Mays with the face-off, and that's going to be kept shot down the ice by McGoldrick and picked up by Charlotte County. Halpin's going to dump it. Charlotte Whalers are going to dump it back in, but that's going to get picked up. And Whalers still controlling behind the net. Capitals can't quite get it out. Singleton with the puck now. Tries to push it ahead, but it gets picked up by the Whalers. And McGoldrick will tip it up the boards, and Mays will come in. Tries to get it over to Vigneault, but can't quite get there. Vigneault is going to come away with it, though. Mays is there. Still trying to get no one out front to pick up those pucks. Funny bounces, man. They all seem to bounce right back out in front of the net. Charlotte County still controlling out front. And a big shot coming from the point, and just goes wide. Singleton tries to get up to Vigneault, and Vigneault is just going to get it in. Gillis. And that's going to be an offside call. All right, here comes Gillis taking the face off. He's going to get one by Charlotte County. Comes back to Gracewood. Gracewood looking for someone. He gets it over to Marshall. Marshall's going to dump it up to Lohman. Lohman's going to get it to Gillis. Gillis is going to get across the red line and dump it in. And they're going to chase it in. Gillis still battling with it with the corner. That's going to come back out to the point. It's going to get over to Marshall. Marshall with the shot. And that is going to go off a leg and into the Whalers net. So Marshall takes a shot, and that bounces off Maloney's leg and ends up in the mesh. Big assist there for Maloney's right thigh. All right. Steers with the puck, tries to get a shot off. That'll get picked up by Lohman, and Lohman's shot will get deflected over the glass. And we'll have Steers taking the face off. He'll win it. It'll come back to the point with Halpin takes a wicked wrister, just goes wide. Charlotte County with the puck. They're going to get it into the Capital zone. It's going to be kept back by Lohman. Lohman's going to clear it out. That's going to be a high stick. So that'll be a stoppage in play. And the face-off in the capital zone, we will have Mays taking the face-off. And that will get deflected high and over the glass. Once again, taking the face-off. Whalers will get a shot, but it'll go wide. And that'll get picked up by Mays. Mays coming out with it. He's got room. And a save. What a save. Beautiful save by the Whalers goalie. Right, Mays at the face-off. Gonna come back, and it's just gonna be a little too far for Longo. It's gonna get tipped back by Halpin, and that'll get tipped up over the boards again. So we will be having another face-off, just inside the capital zone, I guess. Gillis wins the face-off. Lohman looking for it in the corner. It's going to come back to Longo. Longo's going to keep it in. And oh! Longo takes a shot from the point, and it just catches the goalie out of position. He tries to grab it and can't quite get there. That's a nice goal for Longo. And the Capitals will find themselves up 5-0. Longo is getting ahead. Steers can't quite control it. And it'll go back into Longo. That's going to come down into the Whalers zone. And it's going to get picked up by Gillis back in the neutral zone. He's looking for room. He dumps it ahead to Steers. Steers can't quite get on it. Still getting picked off by the Whalers. Whalers trying to get it in. That's going to get dumped in deep. Halpin in the capital zone. He gets it ahead to Gillis. Gillis gets it to Lohman. Lohman loses it at the blue line, and it's going to get dumped back down the ice, and Longo's going to be in a race. He will get there first, though. And that's going to be a delayed offside, and they're going to try to get it ahead to Mays, and it's just going to be a little bit wide. Right. Face off in the capital zone. Mays takes it. He's not almost a shot. It gets a skate in front. Funny bounce again down there in the corner. It's going to get picked up by Singleton. Singleton's going to get it ahead, and it's going to get picked up by Mays. And Mays is going to try to dump it down, but no one was there. Mays gloves it, picks it up. Mays in front, takes a long shot, and that'll be a save. Puck comes back around the boards. It's going to be picked up, and a shot just a little high. Goldrick in the corner. He's going to dump it back around. It takes that funny bounce, man. We got to remember in this rink not to clear that puck around the net. That's going to be a high. Ooh. That was a dangerous one. That one was up high. I don't think McIntyre seen it until it was right in front of him, and he was able to glove it down. All right, Gillis taking the face off. And that's going to come out of the zone. So that will be offside. we will have a face-off just outside the capital zone. 3 minutes left to play in the second period. Gillis and the Whalers will win the face-off. And they'll look to dump it down, and Steers will intercept that. A little bit of playing around with it there, and Whalers will capitalize and get in the zone, but they can't quite get it in, get a shot on. Steers will come across the red line and dump it in. Vigneault gives chase. And that'll get cleared around the boards. And Whalers will come away with it, looking for an open man. He's able to control. That gets poke checked by Gracewood. Vigneault looking to try and get it. And it's going to get poked away from him. And Whalers come in, take a shot. And a save by McIntyre. And Gillis will get it over to Lohman. And Lohman will... Vigneault will come in just a little bit ahead of Lohman, and that will be offside. So we have Cyril, Lohman, and McGoldrick up front with Marshall and Longo back on the point. Cyril will win the face-off. Longo will get it over to McGoldrick. McGoldrick will lose an edge and drop. Lohman's still battling for it in the neutral zone. It's going to get picked up over on the side. And Whalers looking for the long pass. Don't quite get there though. Shot from the point's going to go wide. It's going to get dumped out front. Stick will get lifted and it'll keep going through. And Lohman will get it out. Goldrick still battling for it. They get it out to the red line. Sorry, Cyril gets it out to the red line. Not Lohman. Longo back around the back again. He's going to bring it over. That's going to come back in behind the net. Marshall battling for it. That's going to come out front, and McIntyre is going to deflect it behind the net again. McGoldrick looking to clear it out, and it does come out this time. And that will be offside as the Whalers try to bring it back in, and there's someone caught deep. Okay, and the big guy will take the puck. Gillis will get it out. Another shot will go high. It'll get gloved by Gillis. Gillis looking for Mays. Mays coming in. Mays with a shot and a save and picked up. 2 shots from Gillis, and the play will get blown down. 2 seconds remaining. In the second period. Gillis with the face-off. And that is going to end the second period. All right, we're back. We got Mays taking the face off. Charlotte County's going to come away with it though. And that'll get covered up by McIntyre. Okay, face off just to the right of McIntyre. And that'll get picked up, and a shot. And a beautiful save by McIntyre. 11:49 of the third period. We'll have another face-off. This one here looks like Mays is gonna maybe get it. No, it's gonna come back and it's gonna come out of the zone. It's gonna get dumped down in. Halpin. Halpin's gonna loot. Oh, Halpin's gonna take a hit in the corner, and that's gonna be a penalty.
Cowboy! Cowboy!
And that's gonna come down to the other end. All right. Looks like we're going to have Cyril taking the face off with McGoldrick and Vigneault on his wings. Marshall and Gracewood on the point. Cyril's going to win the face off, get it over to McGoldrick. McGoldrick's going to keep it in deep. It's going to come back to Gracewood. Gracewood going to get it over to Marshall. Marshall with a shot gets blocked in front. Marshall still keeps it in. But that's going to, oh, it's not going to get cleared. Not yet. Vigneault still controlling it. Still battle. And Whalers are going to get it back. And that's not going to be kept in. It's going to get fumbled there a little bit by Gracewood. A stumble, funny looking puck. That'll get picked up by Marshall. Marshall, oh. I don't know if Gracewood took a funny fall there. May have hurt a leg. He's going to come off under his own power. May have pulled a bit of a hammy there. That face-off will be outside the Whalers zone. Face-off will be won by Cyril. Get over to McGoldrick, and that'll be a weak shot on net. It'll get let go, though. And that'll get cleared down the ice. Longo will be there to pick it up. They'll get it over to McGoldrick. McGoldrick looking for some room. He's going to get it over to Vigneault. Vigneault's going to keep it in deep. Cyril's going to pick it up. It's going to get picked up by McGoldrick. McGoldrick takes a shot off a leg. And that's going to get cleared down the ice. Going to be picked up by Halpin. Halpin looking for a long pass. He gets it up to Vigneault. Vigneault gets a shot. That'll be an easy save for the Whalers goalie. .9:52 left to play here in the third period. 26 seconds left in the Capitals power play. We have Mays taking the face off. And that's going to come up, and it looks like it's going to come out. It's going to get him out. Halpin's going to get it. He gets it up to Steers. Steer's going to be able to dump it in. And Mays is going to come away with it. Mays looking for somebody. Giving them time. Back to Halpin. Halpin takes a shot. It's going to go off a stick. Oh. Halpin's going to get it back in again. And it's going to be cleared out of the zone. And that's going to be off in the corner. And that will kill the Whalers' power play. Or penalty kill, I mean. And we get a shot from the point and a save by McIntyre. Marshall will get it up to Mays. Mays over to Lohman. Picked up. And Charlotte Kennedy will come away with it, but they'll get picked up by Mays at center ice. Mays breaking in, across the line, still controlling. And that's going to be it's going to get dropped there. And that's going to be offside, I do believe. See a little bit of frustration there with the Whalers right now. Okay, Cyril taking the face off. Cyril coming away with it. Gets it in deep. Looking for someone out front. No one open though. Gillis. And back down to Gracewood. Gracewood's going to clear it around the zone. It's going to be kept in and a shot. And a nice save by McIntyre. Gillis comes away with it in the corner, gets it out front. Gracewood is there, but he can't quite handle it. Maloney just misses wide. It's going to come back to Singleton. Singleton with a wrister. Gets it in, it gets blocked in front. Oh! Off a post. Gillis got a shot off and it hit a post behind the goalie and bounced back out. So we will have a face-off deep in the Whalers zone. We have Mays, McGoldrick, Vigneault, Longo, and Marshall. Whalers are going to get it back to the center ice. They're going to dump it in. It's going to be a little funny bounce there. McIntyre will cover it up for get a face-off in the Capital zone. Right, Mays with the face-off. It's going to get over to Vigneault. Vigneault's going to put it back in the corner. Mays with it. Takes a shot and it's going to go high. McGoldrick's going to pick it away from them. Vigneault's still chasing. McGoldrick still putting pressure on. And that's going to be dumped in by McGoldrick. It's going to go over to Vigneault. Vigneault looking for some room. He's not going to get it though. He's going to get swarmed, and there's going to be a Capitals penalty. Looks like for interference. So that will be Mays in the box for interference. Steers taking the face off. And Halpin's going to win the race to it and come in. He's not going to be able to get away, but he gets it in deep. And they'll come back to Steers, and Steers will dump it in. And the Whalers looking to get in. And that's going to go off Halpin's leg. Back into the corner. Lohman's there. Lohman's going to come away with it. It's going to get picked up by Cyril. I think that's Cyril. Or sorry, that's Steers. So Steers giving chase. Whalers with speed. Gets a shot. That's just high and wide. Another big shot. It's going to miss the net too. And that's going to come to Lohman, and Lohman is going to clear the zone. Big battle for it. And that'll get covered up by McIntyre. Face off in the Capital zone, Gillis. And that's going to get a shot off and a save by McIntyre. 32 seconds left in the Whalers power play. Gillis taking the face off again. This time it's going to get back to the point again. It's going to get picked off, and Gracewood is going to clear it the length of the ice. 20 seconds left in the penalty to the Capitals. And Gracewood is going to dump it in deep again. And he's going to continue to give chase, put on the pressure. And he's going to get back to poke check the puck out. And that's going to get picked up by... They get picked up by Gillis, but he's got 3 Whalers on him. Back to Gillis. Gillis looking for Mays. Over to Mays. Mays will dump it in. And the Caps will go for a change. That'll get dumped in by McGoldrick. And Cyril will chase after it. That'll be kept in by Longo. And the Whalers will break out of the zone. And a shot and a save. A save by McIntyre. Minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the third period. Cyril on the face-off. The puck's going to come around the boards. Whalers are going to keep it in. And that's going to come out, and I guess, and that's going to be offside. Face off won by Cyril. It's going to trickle back to the defenseman for the Whalers. And they're going to dump it in. Halpin around the boards. McGoldrick can't quite control it. McGoldrick's finally going to get it out though. No one there to pick it up. Hey! Maybe if you had called the first one, ref. There was a nice check from behind there. So we will have 2 penalties for the Whalers and 1 for KV. While they figure out what's going to happen here. Looks like we got a 4-minute penalty for the Whalers for head contact. And the other 2 are offsetting. So McGoldrick is taking a face off. That's a new one. And the Whalers will come away with it. Deep in the Capital zone. That's going to come out front. Thankfully they're shorthanded and there was no one there to take it. McGoldrick gets it over to Vigneault. Vigneault tips it in deep. And they're going to clear the puck down the length of the ice. Halpin's going to take it. Man on him though. He's going to take a little bump there and they're not going to call it. Looks like they're going to keep going with it though. And that's going to be out front. No one's going to be there to take it. Longo's going to get it ahead to Vigneault. That's going to come out of the zone. It's going to get dumped back in. And Longo over for Steers. Steers going to dump it in. It's going to get brought out by... And that's going to be another penalty for the Whalers. Minute and 27 seconds to play. It's going to be a 5-on-3 from Gillis over to Gracewood. Gracewood with a shot. Scores! That will be Mays, Gillis, Gracewood. Gracewood with a nice goal there. So that will make it 6-0. One minute and 23 seconds left. Okay, Mays on 3 because it was a 4-minute penalty, so they took off the remainder of the first 2 minutes. So that'll be picked up by Singleton to get it back to Gillis. Gillis just going to hold on to it. Back over to Gracewood. Gracewood with an easy shot. And that's going to be gloved by the Whalers netminder. And Mays takes the face off and he kicks it over to Gillis. Gillis with a shot. It's going to get tipped high. Going to come back out to Gillis and over to Mays. And that will be another goal. So we have a 7-0 game, and it's going to be kept in. 45 seconds to play in the third period. Up to McGoldrick, and McGoldrick's going to dump it down. We'll battle for it with Steers. Steers going to keep it in. And McGoldrick's going to backhand it into the Whaler zone. And Singleton, he's going to get it back to Gracewood. Gracewood over to Steers. And that's going to get kept in deep. 14 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. McGoldrick's going to cut him off, and that's going to be the game. With the final score, 7 for the Capitals, 0 for the Whalers. And that'll be the game, folks. Thanks for joining us.